Hey, what's up? It's Monkey Knife Fight. It's Holden and Title hanging out with you today. Title, you all right, buddy? Come on, man. It's almost noon. Time to wake up. Let's go, pal. Huh? I should have worn my hat too because my hair is a little crazy today. What's up, buddy? How was the weekend?
Good. No, I'm definitely awake. I already did my workout this morning, got breakfast in me, already been productive. So
Wow.
ready to dive into this now 7 game slate. It was an 8 game slate. We're gonna talk about the Pelicans and Dallas game on this show too, because there's a couple props that I thought were mispriced, but we lose that one today, which is unfortunate, but still got 7 games. We'll
Yeah.
talk more about the Bucks game to start, but the props are priced accordingly. So I have a couple from a couple games that we'll get into, but I really, really wish that Dallas game was on the slate. But it was a good
Yep.
weekend, and I'm excited to dive in this week.
Yeah, it was a great weekend of football. Our guys stepped up. Big T really helping me out this week. Cavs, Grizzlies. We'll talk about Washington too. What was the workout consisting of today? Was it benching 300 pounds? Was it squatting 400? What was it?
Yeah, so that is definitely not what I do. Today was today actually was just running on the bike and then some push-ups after. Usually it's playing basketball and getting a workout that way and then push-ups after, but today was just the bike. Definitely not benching anymore.
All right. So those of you watching this probably with Monkey Knife Fight already, but for the few of you that are not with Monkey Knife Fight already, just do it. Run Pure is the code. Enter it, $50 deposit, get a $50 matching deposit. You put in 50, they'll give you 50. That means you got 100. Again, with the code Run Pure. So as Title said, no Pelicans, Mavericks. So we're going to start with the Bucks and the Magic here. There's no Fournier tonight in this game, just to let you know if you were interested there. So let's start. I mean, you and I like doing the fantasy points, right? That's kind of where that's our wheelhouse here. It's interesting though. There's not too many fantasy points up here. So I want to get your thoughts on this one, more or less. You got Giannis versus Vucevic. And Vucevic is getting 8.5 fantasy points. And then you see Middleton with a -3.5 fantasy points against Drew Holiday. I mean, Giannis is back, man. Can Vucevic hang with him within 8.5 points?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this number seems right. The biggest thing about Giannis and the Bucks is just, do they blow the team out, or is it close? Because if it's close all game, Giannis always gets there. It's a 10-point spread today, so it's a little on the concerning side. Giannis got the day off yesterday because he took a hard fall on Friday, so he got the game off. He should be good to go, fully ready. But 8.5 is just, this number seems right. So I'm not as confident about that. The most confident thing I am actually in this game is if you go all the way to more or less, it's the real points thing. It's 26.5 points for Giannis and 19.5 for Vooch. I like the over on 19.5 for Vooch for sure.
Where are we going on this? Is this the more or less? Okay, so right away. So you got Giannis 26.5 and Vucevic 19.5.
Yep, correct. So I like over on more on Vooch 19.5. I think that's too low. The thing is, Giannis 26.5 is priced right. I lean the under actually in this game because I think if they get out to any lead that they're gonna try and rest him because he did have a hard fall. He's not probably 100%, but the thing is, if they need him and it's close, he could get over. So I'm not hitting it because this game's too close. All the props are priced appropriately, but the Vooch and more points definitely is the thing that stands out in this game.
All right, let's go look at one more. We'll see if we can find here. Draft players to exceed that. We don't want that one. 4-point plays. I like these 4-point plays in football. Let's check it out here in the NBA. Draft players to exceed the points plus threes goal. So when you look down at the bottom here, you got to get 58.5 points to 1.5x. Your money, you get a double if you go 64.5 and the goal of 70.5 of a prize 3x. Can we do this? Let's do this. We gotta choose 3 players here, and we got to get, above the points and threes goals. I think we can do this. Giannis is obviously a lock. Is Vucevic going to have a big night tonight? You like Vucevic tonight, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing, is Vucevic and Giannis for sure are the two that you're putting in. Thing is, they're not. Yeah, that's the only thing. You're picking 2 guys that aren't really 3-point shooters. Vooch can step out, but he's not going to shoot a ton. When I hit these 4-point things, I like it to be like a Steph, a Harden, people that are about to chuck from 3. So that one's pretty tough to do, but if you do it, it's Giannis and Vooch. Yeah.
All right, let's do Cavs Grizzlies. Let's move on to this one. Was there anything you were looking at that you liked? And by the way, Sexton's questionable. He might not even play tonight. So,
Yep.
what do you got here? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, so go to the fantasy points. There's a Drummond one, so more or less fantasy points. Keep clicking.
Drummond and Giannis and
Yep.
Valanciunas?
Yeah, Drummond and JoVale. So I see this one. I think the Drummond number is way too low, or pretty much 5 points too low, which is a lot. Just because it's a FanDuel scoring, so you get the steals and blocks upside with Drummond. His minutes have been way up. They're riding their starters a lot. Sexton's questionable, so you can even get a bigger boost there if he's out. More just makes sense for Drummond. And then JoVale, that number is priced right. But that's the only one you're worrying about, and you get 3.2x your buy-in. I'm going to go more for JoVale. 33.5 doesn't seem like a lot. I don't expect him to be taken out of this game with size because he's going to need to body Drummond. So I expect him to get more minutes than usual, and he can get over 33.5. So for 3.2x your buy-in, I'm going to throw $20 on that.
All right, I hit that in. Let's go to our last game here, and I want to get to the Washington Wizards, who are now going to be without Westbrook for at least a week, I believe. Suns at the Wizards. Where did you want to go here? You wanted to hit something with Bertans, right?
Yep. There's a fantasy points more or less with Bertans. Go.
We'll find it. There we go.
Yep.
Paul versus Bertans.
Yeah, Paul. The Bertans number moved down a little bit. It was at 29.5.
Uh-huh.
No, I still like that though. I still like the under there. His minutes aren't as stable, but they definitely did change. And it wasn't Chris Paul either. It was Bradley Beal, I believe. So I don't keep scrolling to see if there was another one with him in there.
We got Paul and Beal. We don't have Bertans there. So you changed it up a little bit, huh? And then, that's all we see. That's all we see right now.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it. Looks like they took around the other Bertans one. So someone must have hit it and they got it corrected. But I'm not going to pull the trigger on that one. We got the one bet of the day that I feel comfortable with. I had 3 lined up for the Magic or for the Pelicans Dallas game, which is unfortunate. But I saw Hoop also drop one in Discord this morning. I'm not sure if it's still up, but we might even have more. If I see anything else, I'll add it to the Discord as well. But we got one for the show.
Hey, it's not just the NBA. We still got NFL playoff content. If you have not joined Run Pure Sports yet, do it. Workbench 21, all one word. Workbench 21 for 25% off the first payment. Title, we still got a lot of premium content in the NFL too. We got the cores from everybody. I mean, legit, are there any other sites that are where the best players in the world are giving their cores out? I don't think so. And then you just got to figure out where to go from there. It really has helped a lot of our people. And then we got MMA coming back here too, right? MMA that's your wheelhouse, bro.
Saturday. Can't wait.
Yep. And tons of premium content for that. So again, Workbench 21 for 25% off your first payment. I just want to run through a couple of these and maybe we can talk about them.
Yeah.
If they come. Beal and Trae Young, anything there? I mean, I feel like Trae Young, just looking into this, there's some bodies missing there. Young could have a huge night, but you don't trust Bradley Beal, do you?
See, the thing is, I like Bradley Beal more than trust
Trae Young.
More than Bradley Beal's my guy. He just performs. He's just a hooper. I like the more for Bradley Beal if I had to take it. And then the Trae Young number is the one questionable. Bogdanovich is out, so I saw Hoop actually hit the more, so I don't feel comfortable going that. I just didn't have as much conviction on him. But those numbers that's a ton for superstars. But I like Bradley Beal today. Westbrook's out. He just makes a lot of sense.
We got Giannis and Embiid, 52.5 for Giannis, 50.5 for Embiid. Embiid, I could see going tonight. Like, no one's playing for the Sixers, right? But
yeah, where did you see all that? Is it Star Shootout?
Oh, so this is the Star Shootout early games.
All right, yeah, because I like that. I like that one. I've seen it right now too.
Double over, 52.5 for Giannis and 50.5 for Embiid. Or are we going under over?
I'm actually gonna go under Giannis and over Embiid. I think just because Giannis's minutes are. I think if they get a lead, they're not gonna want to push him today. So under Giannis, more Embiid. I like that 20 to win 64. I'm hitting that.
Cool. We found one. I like that. All
I didn't even know this star shootout was. I thought it was just game by game. So
no, it's not. So here, I'm glad because we're actually teaching, some of our viewers. There's a lot more to it. There's star shootout in the early games. There's star shootouts in the late games like this. Lillard versus Brogdon, just for points. Let's go to fantasy points here. Lillard versus Sabonis. Stop me if you see anything you like. Brogdon versus McCollum, fantasy points. Brogdon's been going bananas so far.
What was that? What was that Lillard Sabonis one?
Let me go back here and find it. Lillard Sabonis. Okay, Lillard over 47.5 fantasy points. Can you trust him to get that tonight? And then Sabonis over 45.5.
If it was 3.2x my buy-in, I would maybe pull the trigger, but 2.5, I think it's
not enough.
Close, so nope.
Okay. Lillard plus 2.5 over Sabonis. Brogdon minus 1.5 over McCollum. Anything there?
I like the Sabonis one over Dame for sure. And then Brogdon, he's losing 1.5 to McCollum. That one's close, but I lean Brogdon there too, actually. So I'm gonna wait 2.5x. No, I'm just passing.
I mean, if you guys like it at home, though, that's titles. Yeah. That's titles call. If you like it,
Sabonis Brogdon, it would be for sure.
Hey, let's do our crazy $2 bet. How does it sound? Okay,
perfect.
Let's do it. Lillard and by the way, 15 times our buy-in if we go 5 for 5. Didn't we go 5 for 5 once? About a week ago.
Yeah, it was NFL. You helped. I think you had 3 of the picks. I had 2 or something. Good. Teamwork made the dream work.
You take 4. I'll take 1 in this one.
All right,
Lillard.
I'll go under.
Sabonis is more.
Yes.
More.
Okay, that's your pick.
Okay, let's go.
McCollum under.
Okay, Van Vliet.
Ooh,
that's a tough one. That's where they get
you. I'll go.
Hold on. This is a coin flip, isn't it? Heads or tails?
Tails.
It's heads. So whatever you were going to do the opposite.
Well, it was literally 50-50. I didn't have my mind made up. So flip it
again.
Flip it again and go.
We'll go less.
All right.
Let's go less. All right.
Perfect.
That's it. We'll do our little $2 buy-in for $30. That'll be great. And we can win. And we can just go back to some of our picks. Once again, we got Giannis less, Embiid more. This is for the early games. Memphis, Cleveland, Drummond more. Valanciunas more. Philly, Atlanta. What's that?
That was hoops.
That was hoops?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go through that one. And then Lillard, Sabonis, Brogdon, McCollum, and Van Vliet. And that's all there is to it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you go win some money on the old monkey knife fight. And please use the promo code RUNPURE. If you haven't already checked it out, it's fun. And now we got NBA season, same thing. We got a ton of dudes that are NBA guys. We got NFL playoffs, which was a ton of fun last weekend. That was a blast. Code RUNPURE. And this is the last thing I'll throw out to you because we got some swag to give away. Tweet us a screenshot of your win, even if it's a $2 win. We don't care. Just a win. Use the hashtag RPSMKF, Run Pure Sports Monkey Knife Fight. RPSMKF. We'll pick 2 winners for T-shirts. What do you got going on this week, Title? You doing some NBA shows?
Yeah, I got the NBA show today, 3:45 or 4:45 Eastern, the Hardwood show with BigT and Hoop. I'm on that Monday, Wednesdays now. Beautiful. And the other days I'm grinding MMA and stuff. And then I do the show Sundays too. So I'm in there. I'm in the core plays as well. So I have a lot of NBA content up.
No, you're killing it in NBA. And it's good to see you getting some more exposure here. So this is terrific. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Run Pure Sports. Use the code RUNPURE at Monkey Knife Fight. For Title and Simon behind the scenes, we appreciate your patronage and keep running pure.
Keep running pure.